Hello everyone, we're back for some more Final Fantasy VI, despite better judgment, well, or against better judgment, sorry. Yeah, here is my setup, and I'm going to give it the old, college try. And yeah, now that I speak in hindsight, I feel kind of ashamed about being so handily hammered my previous attempt. So here's how this attempt went. Oh, some magical oomph from Terra. No, not if it. No osmosis. Whatever, just beat him up, I guess. And I think part of my, well, ignominious defeat before was having Gao do a rage. Well, good damage from Shiva there. But yeah, that is Terra tranced doing a Blizzara. I think I'll keep doing that. Yeah. And healing is of course very important. But Terra, all she's gonna do now is cast Blizzara. Would have been nice if I had a Blizzaga, not gonna lie. But yeah. That was good. How'd you damage there? Oh, that hurt a bit. And a little over 3,000 damage from Terra. If a normal Blizzard. Oof, there's the ouch. That's... Oh, well, that wasn't too bad. Ish. I mean, it didn't break the game. Computer. Ah, and boom. That was your uncle. This boss was that easy. I mean, let's be fair, it was a challenge, but it is not the most difficult dragon fight we're going to face, even considering the level differences. I think well, I know there is one dragon I typically struggle a lot against. I think that's the Earth Dragon, either Earth or Chaos. Another one you meet at the final dungeon, strangely enough. But, well, yeah. Well, anyway, let's get back to whatever we're doing here. And just teach sets or whatever. Good job, I like this music, isn't it? Seeing as we heard so much. Reorganizing my equipment a bit. So I wouldn't say there's a lot more interesting going on here for the end. Well, you know, I learn more spells. Oh, yeah. The ribbon. I mentioned that in the previous video, right, that I thought the chest in the middle there was empty. That was a bit of fake news, as they call it these days. Or, as I would like to call it, misinformation. I was inaccurate. Well, that statement was inaccurate. I was in error. And that is all there is to say about that. Now I have 2 ribbons. That's good. So I think... Oh. Yeah. One needs to stand on one switch and the other party needs to stand on the other. And Bob's your uncle. And hello, lock. So here's... Well... Yeah, they tie this in very nicely with Locke's backstory. I mean... well, actually, no, I'll just... Never mind. I just like how they did this. Relish this. And, you know, love Final Fantasy VI. Or else. this game has no shortage of sad scenes, does it? Well, what I meant about that I like how they did this is, I mean, this is no arbitrary quest, right? Not just oh hey, I learned about this treasure from this random person, or I read about this legend somewhere. The quests that we go on to recruit our old party members back into the group. I mean, I have said this before, but I want to stress it again. They so strongly connect to, well, their backstory, their character development. I wish more games did it this way. Sort of, I was gonna say Mass Effect way, but that would have not been correct at all. Anyway, we have Locke in the party. He is now equipped with stuff. And I'm not sure I want to use that Valiant knife. That's not how I want to play the game. But it's interesting how it's sort of the opposite of the ultimate weapon, isn't it? Even characters I don't really like as such, like as characters I mean, I can't say I'm necessarily invested in their side stories, but I do enjoy these recruitment quests, or loyalty quests as I call them. Yeah. Good on you, Square. Good on your writers. You've done good here. And I think I'm going to Marsh right now. Well, I mean, after going back. Oh yeah, I was going to hear about this bit of information. That Esper. And yeah, just to give you some advance warning, I'm going to be messing up my party lineup something immense. First of all, my party is not quite up to the task. And then I discover I did not bring Mog, so then I had to go back and bring Mog. And I have to do a whole shit ton of running back and forth. But that is going to be for the next episode. For now, we're just going to go back to Narsh and have us a grand old time finding, among other things, the cursed shield. If there is an earlier point in World War where you can do this, I would like to know, because to make the curse go away, you need to have someone equipped with that shield in your active party fighting 256 battles. And by the way, IGN states that the Ragnarök Esper is the only way to learn the ultimate magic. That is inaccurate. You can, as most people probably know, also learn Ultimate from the Paladin Shield, which the Cursed Shield evolves into when it is decursed. So, yeah, that is a cool 200 magic points No, wait. Well, both pieces of kit allows you to learn the ultimate spell with one-fold multiplier. Something. That is to say, you need 100 magic points to get ultimate. Boom. I should have said that from the beginning, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I have? Lock is handy. Lock is very useful. And I can't sleep here. Fuck off. No, I just had to check that clock. Now, this is where you get the cursed shield, and I will show you my my infallible setup. Well, I like to give this shield to Realm while she is armed with the healing rod. That is actually probably the best source of healing in the game, bar none. I mean, it doesn't cost MP. I don't think she's hasted, but don't quote me on that. Well, you might actually want to give her the Hermes sandals to give her the haste status. But honestly, for like 99% of the fights that you're going to get into with the cursed shield, you're gonna be fine. You are going to be a-okay if you have Realm with the healing rod and the cursed shield. I mean, you may have to like revive her and de-petrify her, but other than that, I did mention that Death Case actually rage quit a fight with me once when Realm was the only character left standing. That was great. We'll see if I get into such a fight in this playthrough. So, do we want the magic side or do we want the sword? To be honest, we're going to be getting quite a number of equipment, so I'll just take the Esper this time around. I don't know that I've ever done that. So, there you go. Ultima, one-fold acquisition rate at 0%. So it is kind of pointless to have the Esper in your inventory and not have someone in your active party working on learning Ultimate Magic. And well, when I do that, by the way, I don't know if I've told you this before, what I am checking for is whether I've learned or mastered some Esper. So, here we are, once more making the trip. I think this is where I go to recruit Mog, right? Yeah, get Mog first, go to the Esper later. fights down here aren't very difficult. I mean, the levels of the enemies have increased. Has increased. Have? Has? Whatever. Enemies are tougher here than when we first came. So that's nice. But that also means you get a lot of easy magic points here. Ah, there we go. Mog, be recruited. And I do not like his character theme. And the Yeti. About that. To recruit him, we need to have Mog in the party. I don't know if Umaro even appears if we don't have Mog in the party. But yeah, this is extremely important. Molulu's charm. Do not leave home without it. Especially do not fucking go to the Wizard's Tower without that thing. So I'm just trying to find it here to see what it does. I don't remember that offhand, you know? It's been a while since I played the game. Oh, there you go. Prevents all random enemy encounters. Yes, please. However, I'm going to want all the experience points, all the money, all the levels, and all the magic points that I get because I do not intend to do any level grinding off camera. The final fight against Kefka is going to be, well, let's just say interesting. So, yeah, for the rest of this episode I'm going to be making my way back up the mountain to where we found the Esper. No, wait. No, I'm not going to be making it all the way up there, but... well. Anyway. Next up, I go up the icy mountain thing and well, fight stuff. See you then.